Just kidding. It's actually working. Welcome to the stream, everybody. My name's Josh. This is Gaming Joy, and we are... Oh, we forgot to sleep. Shoot. Yeah, I went a while. I went for like 10 minutes last week without talking. Or without the sound working, right? That was a big mistake. Thank you for catching that, Denzel. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We have to sleep. We're going to go into December. And then we got a ridiculous amount of things to do, so... It's going to get wild. All right, we're in December, and it's snowing. I think it was decided that it was going to snow before I went into December. That's okay. We're going to get into our little truck. And we are going to not use this truck today. We're actually going to go dump the flatbed because we're going to use this truck as a truck. As an actual big rig. I don't know if it's going to work well. We might have to get another one. Dude, you're outside in the snow in a t-shirt and shorts. It's not accurate. That's okay. It's going to stop snowing soon. All right. What are we doing today? It's December. And December means that we are moving into all kinds of things. We're going to start building out our production area in the new field that we built. And we're going to get going on some forestry. But first we have to drop that off. All right. This guy can sit here for a while. He'll be ready later. This is... No, we need the big one. No, not that one. This one. Okay, so it might be snowing, but it's not going to collect. We're going to leave auto drive up because we're going to need to create a new auto drive course on the fly. I did not prepare this auto drive course at all, so what we got to do is we got to get our bale trailer. And we're going to go over to the lumber yard. You're thinking, why is he taking the bale trailer to the lumber yard? Well, last time you guys had the bright idea, and this was the stream, you guys. That's what I'm saying. The stream collectively decided that I should buy a giant field and then use part of that field for what? $204. That's not the right number. Part of that field for productions. So we're going to extend the lumber mill area up here. And we're going to add in some other stuff. Like a carpentry. Like a dairy. And a spinnery. And maybe even a pallet warehouse logistics kind of thing. Right? Because we got too much stuff to do. We don't have time to do it. But look at what happened. Yeah. We're going to create a route. So let's look at auto drive here. So as you can see, there's a few bales of grass stacked up. We're going to have to get rid of that because it's going to fund our work today. So let's create an auto drive course. Where's the mouse? Come on. It's hard to see the mouse when it's snowing. So what we want him to do is we want him to go over here. We want him to circle around, which he should do automatically. And then we want the dude with this trailer. Talk about lagging the frame rate up, huh? Let's get this time moving. We want him to come here. Oh, wrong button. We want him to come here. And going this direction. Want him to come like this. And we want him to stop right here. Stop recording. And then we're gonna call this temp bale pickup. You're always that's right, Denzel. You're always right even when you're not. All right. So this is gonna be the temp bale pickup. And then the temp bale pickup is gonna go like this. And it's gonna come over here. And I didn't actually record because I'm an adult. It's okay. Come here. Can't see the mouse. Where's the mouse? There it is. It's so hard when it's snowing to see your mouse. Okay. Click, 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 click. Yep. Go. And then this guy is gonna, hey CBW, what's going on? Then we gotta connect some lines. Connect that there. And wow, look at that amazing backing up. That was really good. That was like exactly what I wanted right away. All right, there we go. That's the bale pickup. And from here, we want him to go to the BGA to drop stuff off. So let's go pick up the first part of the pile. Like this. Da-da-da-da. Beautiful. All right, so this, we're gonna pick up and deliver. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Gosh, it's so driving me nuts. I can't find my mouse. Temp bale pickup, empty at, that was already selected to the right thing. Silage depot. Silage depot. It doesn't want to have a thing, but that's fine. Turn that off. And you can start. Go to the silage depot. So he should know how to get there. We'll keep an eye on him, make sure he gets there. While we're watching him get there on his own, we're gonna have to check our productions because I don't think they're done yet. So last time we did a whole bunch of, that's done, that's done, that's done. It's not done. Outgoing products. The bunker is full and it's distributing. And this is working hard. All right, this is almost empty. So that's fine. All right, so what's gonna happen is we're gonna deliver all of this grass. And if you wanted to know, I calculated it. It's 1.9 million liters of grass, right? So this field that you guys talked me into buying, and I was actually getting talked into it. This field right here, G9. I figured if I'm gonna use it for productions or anything else, I might as well mow it first. So I mowed it, and almost 2 million liters of grass, which kind of translates directly into like $1 million. But I only paid 400K for this field, right? This field value is 388, and I'm gonna make like $1 million. So, you know, there's that. My head's getting cut off. My head. You know what it is? My chair is higher than normal. Yes, whatever. Let's turn the music down. Alright, so anyways, so we bought that land, and hopefully we'll make enough money from all the grass on this to buy another piece of property. after we start doing forestry. Okay, the next thing to do, he's still driving. He's eventually going to make it to the BGA. I hope he knows where he's going, because I wasn't watching. Are you going to the right place? You seem to be taking a very strange route, mister. How are you going to get... You're doing the roundabout route. Okay, well, if that's how you want to get there. Have fun. So then we need to start getting set up for forestry and production. Right? We need a vehicle to tab into. So let's go get something small. Not that one. This one. Fine. You're gonna... No. Let's get the one that's not good for anything else. I have found out that this tractor, even though I was really excited to buy it, it's really not good for much. It's just not like all the big equipment that we have. If I was doing small equipment in a small equipment farm, this would be really useful. But on this farm with this equipment, it's not very useful. Just because it's so small. It needs to be 9 a.m. So I'm gonna fast forward a little bit. Mateo Ricci, welcome to the stream. First time I've seen your name in the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for coming by. Welcome. We are on Calmsden Farm. Our 6th episode of Calmsden Farm, to be precise. And we are about to build some stuff. All right, so we're going to leave this tractor over here because there's not really much else we can do. And we have to make sure we leave him out of the way of the automated tractor. So we're going to leave him in here with this lumber mill. Put him right about here. All right. So, construction time. I've never done this live, so bear with me. All right. So what I'm thinking of is we're going to extend this lot here out this way and kind of build a little area, a little bit of an area right here straight out from where the lumber mill is. The downside is this is all on a... This guy's making me angry. That tractor just drove back to where it started. Come on. Hey, Rylan, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Seriously? You're fired. Okay. We're just gonna do this. This. You are gonna go to the silage depot, and I'm gonna have to manually send you wherever you're gonna go. Alright, go. Have fun. Alright. So now the sun's out. It's perfect. Whoop, actually we should slow it down. Okay, perfect time to start construction. So, construction time. So we're gonna so this area is actually not flat, it slopes down. So building buildings on it was atrocious when I tried it earlier. So we're gonna just flatten out from this area. And we're gonna start over here, go out this way. We're gonna back right up to the trees because we don't care. Kind of do something like this, right? And we're gonna come over here also, and then we're gonna smooth it out. It's actually not bad. See? That wasn't so bad, was it? I like that. Let's straighten it out a little bit. That's good. So we're just, there we go. All right, and then let's paint some concretes. There we go. That looks good. We're gonna put a bunch of buildings here, but let's kind of give it some, give it a nice look here. So let's put some trees or plants or something. This one, how big is this? Not big enough. Where are the big ones? $100. Still too small. Trees. Okay. We may have to wait till like summertime to do this. But pagoda dogwood. Small hickory. Let's put a couple of these in around here along the border. Oh, we forgot to do the entrance. So the entrance is going to be right here. Here. Let's get rid of this stuff. Now we can't get rid of this stuff over here because this is Oxy's area. But we will try to blend it in a little bit. Okay. You know what I should have done? I should have painted with grass first. Oops. This takes a lot of focus. Sorry. Oh. Stray bush. Go away. There we go. Oh, I'm spending a lot of money here. And I keep like re-spending the same money over and over. That's okay. We want this to look nice. No. All right, there we go. Perfect. Now let's give it a... what are we gonna do? Let's give it a fence. What should we do? Fences? I want to do the bush fences, but I feel like something small. This one. All right, this is where I can't mess up because it'll make me sad. We gotta live with this one forever. There we go. We spent 50 grand. How's it look? My gosh, I can't believe I just spent 60 grand. Or was that more? Do you guys remember how much did I have when I started? Let's actually look. How much did I just spend on just building a plot of land? Construction cost, $162,000. Oh my gosh. Yep. And all we have is an empty plot of land. We don't even have enough money to buy the production buildings. Well, that's a start. All right. Next step. This guy is ready. Undo the straps. Get the grass in here. So we're at... actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn this off real quick. This one, I'm not gonna distribute. Store it for now, because I want to put it all in at once. We're gonna run the time up a little bit. We want this guy to go to temp bale pickup. Let's go. All right, so that guy's gonna go, and this guy is ready. All right, let's do this just because that's cheaty, and let's go to the store. Okay, now we're going to the store. Now it's time for forestry. because we need to make some money to be able to do the things. Fires. Pro grip. Those just look cool. Especially if you do this. You can't really see it. It's just... And we're going to go with our standard Fent colors for the processor head. And the two things that are red, and then everything else is black. That's not black, that's blue. Black metal. Black metal. And this is the one from the thumbnail, pretty much. Engine setup, Scorpion King. Cabin protection, yes. Get all the options, because we're only getting it once. Pro grip, window tinting, of course. And Yahtzee. 20 grand to lease this thing. Can you believe that? 20 grand per hour. And then another 8 grand per hour. Okay. So we got the Scorpion King. Told you we were doing forestry. I ain't scared. Forestry. Fleagle. Which one do I want? What size logs are we doing? Oh, I really want to get the... You know, we'll do 6-meter logs. And we'll do the 15-meter auto load. Because anything longer, and we're going to have a hard time making corners. Because this place is... configuration. Plus trailer hitch, standard. Ooh, I could do 2 12s. Nah. Trailer working Continental, that's all I get. Please. Yes. Alright. You go to where's the store? There it is. Shop store. Go. Can't reach shop store. How about no? That was dumb. He was like a couple inches away from the route and he couldn't reach it. All right. What are you doing? Not this. Oh my gosh. You're a dork. It's not the I'll drive you to the store. Fine. Sometimes driving in a straight line is hard on a keyboard. Sometimes. Welcome. So how is everyone? How's everyone doing in the stream? I got really focused on that construction business, and I'm almost out of money, but we got more money coming in, so good. How is everyone doing tonight? I saw a couple new maps come out lately. I saw one of them, a US map, right? At Illinois or something like that. Hannah, Illinois. Has anyone played it? It's looking good. Well, sort of. I'm still a fan of the two best US maps so far, in my opinion. Have been Elk Mountain and Middleburg. Just from a... Can't really see out the back window, can you? Just from a, like a detail and look and feel perspective, they just look the cleanest. But a lot of people like Stone Valley too. And this whole series has been on Euro maps, so, and we're gonna eventually have to pick another European map to go to. We don't even know which one to do yet. But we're having fun on Calmsden for now. We'll start picking that later on. Maybe we'll let everyone else vote and pick the next map when we get to there. That'd be cool. It's just driving, looking out the back. That was not a good option. Oh, I just made a huge folly. A huge folly. We are going to have to exit the game and come back in. Oh, that stinks. I just realized that in my rush to get going, I forgot to turn on the joystick that I'm going to use to run the tree processor thing. Oh, that stinks. What just happened? That deserves a crash. That definitely deserved a crash. I don't know what just happened there. This trailer is kind of long for this area. Can you imagine if I was doing it with a really large big rig and not this little teeny Unimog thing? It would be terrible. The question is can I make it the turn into the logging area with this trailer? I think I have to go out like this, come around like this, and then come in here like that. All right. This place is super bumpy. All right. That deserves a write-off. Totally. Where's the harvester? Oh wait, this guy needs to do work. Nope, no, you're not gonna crash into my perfectly stacked bales. You know what I'll do is I'll edit the map and take out this little bit of hedges right here and make it go easier into our new area. I think this area is going to look really nice once it gets some stuff in there. All right, go back to the, let's close that, close that, close that, just go there, go. Okay, and this guy. Now the downside with the tinted window is I can't do this. Oh, you know what? It doesn't show the tint. It's kind of cheaty. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. Okay. I bet this thing's gonna get caught on the trees as I drive down the road. I bet it will. First time I used one of these tree harvesters was on it's on No Man's Land. Oops. Hello. One of the first maps I played multiplayer on. And on No Man's Land, you have to, like, the shop is hecka far away. Right? You have to drive a long way between the shop and the end of the map. And I had the two fields, or I had the top right hand corner fields. I had 6 fields, or 6 grids, I guess you can say, all the way up to the top right hand corner of the map. I think like 8, 9, 10, 18, 19, 20, 28, 29, 30, right? Top right hand corner of the map. And I ended up like mowing everything, and then I ended up planting a ton of trees and doing a whole ton of forestry. I planted, I think, or with help actually, Cowboy and others were there. Cowboy, if you're still here, Cowboy and Cooley helped plant all those trees, and I ended up harvesting about half of the ones we planted before we left the server, or before like the multiplayer server kind of died out. And I must have harvested like maybe 200, maybe 300 trees, and it was like literally only a quarter. Yeah, it was about a quarter of one of those, or half of one of those plots. It's like a half of one plot, maybe a whole plot worth of trees, and it was like $4 million. And I owned the lumber mill, and so it was like I was processing everything into pallets and planks and stuff. Here we go. The only thing we gotta make sure we do today is make sure we take care of our animals. Animals need some help, need some love. Can't see anything. $33,000. Money's coming in slowly. With luck, by the time we get our first load of wood towards the lumber mill, we'll be able to buy the lumber mill. So the plan is just to actually buy the lumber mill if we don't own it already. Actually, you know what? I think we own it already. And then process everything into planks, and then into furniture, and sell the furniture. We do also need to get a what's it called? Carpentry. This thing is super slow. We drove this whole way here at 23 miles an hour. Or kilometers an hour, so like 15 miles an hour, 16 miles an hour. Alright, swing wide. Over here. And go out of cab. Not that camera. Alright. So I'm no dual joystick wielder. Let's see if I can get set up here. Alright, my controls still work? No. But I do have a fair assumption of how to use this thing. But to do that, I need to exit out of the game and restart the game. So we're going to go in here, and we're definitely going to make sure we... Actually, where's the other guy who's delivering? He's almost there. I'll wait till he gets there. Or I will make him get there faster. All right, and we're gonna save. So we're gonna save, and I will be right back. I do have to exit out of the game, quit out of the game, and come back in just to get the controller. So sorry. Be right back. Do I really want to quit? Not really. 2 fill types, production pack. That's what I want. I'm trying to find the next. No, that's not what I want. I need a carpentry. Pallet. It's a U.S. carpentry that has. I need a. Anyone know the name of it? You can help me find this because I'm trying to find it right now. A carpentry that does pellets. It's a U.S. carpentry. It looks like the U.S. carpentry. I think it does. Pallets. Okay, we're not gonna do the. We're not gonna be able to do the carpentry. So I can't find it. Fed back. Pellets. Not pallet. Pellet. PE. If Mighty Mike was here, he would know. It's a carpentry that basically also does pellets. I just want to do something a little bit more. And it has its own sell point, so it basically has pellets. And I can't seem to find it. Nope. Oh well, never mind. I was gonna do it, but I'm not gonna do it anymore because yeah, it's not cool enough and it's taking too much time. All right, so we didn't add anything except from the controller. Yeah, so I know Mike was using it. Hey, Michael. Michael? I'm not sure how to say that. Michael Claiborne. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are loading back into the game with our magic controller, which we may have to reconfigure as we always do. Because I keep having to change controls. All right. So we're here. And this is how we figure out if it's working or not. We're in Calmsden. We're going to do some forestry because why not? Oh, look at that. It's working right off the bat. Exactly the way I want. What are you doing? Oh, it's folding. All right, size. I always used to forget this and do this wrong like every time. So we'll do 6.5. And then to remember how this thing works. Turn on, which opens the thing. Rotates the thing. Yeah, I got it. I got it. So what I'm saying was two things. I was looking for a pellet production thing. To do something a little bit more with carpentry. I couldn't think of which one it was, so I'm just I gave up on it. And now we're playing with the wood processor. Oh, let's see if we remember how to drive this thing. Nope, can't figure out how to drive this thing. There we go. Trying to get him on the pile. That little flashing is really getting annoying, but I would have to edit my keybinds. I don't want to do that right now. Just pretend you don't see the big yellow halo on the floor every time I cut something. Oh, really? Thanks, Ian. See, that's what I get for not looking. I'm not sure if it's the Fed production pack. It might be. Denzel. It should have... It is one of the items in the production pack. It should have a carpentry that does everything a normal carpentry does, but also does pellets. And it has pallets of pellets that it outputs, and then it also has a sell point for said pallets. But it might be part of the Fed production pack. I don't really know enough about that production pack, but I could open it in a new window and see. Oops, I keep backing up in the wrong direction. Says it makes pallets. Yeah, I'll have to look at it. You know what? I'll get it ready for the next stream, and I'll leave some space in our new production area for it. Just because it'd be nice to do something like that. And look at that. We have trees being cut down. Lickety split. Now, I don't know how many trees are going to be in here, because it's not very many trees in here to begin with. So I'm not sure how much money we're going to make off them, but we're going to cut them all down. And then we're going to plant new ones in here. Which will be fun. I've been spending a lot of time recently. I went through all the tutorials on FDR logging. And I really, 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 I really, really, really want to check that out. And get a couple joysticks and try to do it like the legit way. Looks like so much fun. But Hoonigan Farmer, what's going on? Rabid Rob, welcome, welcome, welcome. Pitter patter. Oh, you know what? We have to get the other guy going. He's still, like, thinking. I'm like gonna clear. I'm like moving along so quick. I'm gonna clear this area out. No time at all. I need a new keybind for that. Okay. This Yahoo, not this one. This Yahoo needs to go back. Go. Go there. Oh, let's see if this thing picks it up. So, I don't remember how to use this, but hopefully I can remember for the sake of everyone here. Number of piles 2, switch pile 1, show loading position, control 8. Yep, there we go. So let's see if this thing picks up the wood that we want. See it? Yeah, it is actually it's the store deliveries mod. It's because if you look at my keybind, I have the start unload, switch auto load to the right and B. I have the store deliveries mod installed here, and the store deliveries mod has a, whoops, I shouldn't have moved. It has an affordance for, that's the keybind that it uses for setting where you're going to deliver to. And I somehow set that same keybind to do something else, and it's causing things to go haywire. There we go. And then B to stop unloading. Back over here. Hopefully this thing won't fall over, because that would stink. Don't need that anymore, now that we know how this thing works. Look at that. There we go. We're grooving. We should have shut this off, but we didn't. And as soon as we get the notification for the other guy delivering our stuff, then we can get him to deliver more grass while we cut some more trees. Yay! You guys suck. Yep. Well, I mean, there is there is manually, and there's my manually. The one thing that you don't want to watch, because it's super painful, is like loading pallets and whatnot manually. That's not fun. That's a pain in the butt. So we'll auto load stuff, but I'll make sure to do delivery. And if I have to use auto drive to deliver stuff, I will, but we will move stuff, all the animal goods, to the production facilities as we build them. It's fine. Which means I need to get a delivery tanker. No. We already have one for milk, so we should be good. There was a deer like on the bit of the the cutter. Like right when I pressed that thing, there was a deer there. All right. You. let's turn around in our new lot. For some reason, those signs right there, they're supposed to be able to be deleted, but for some reason, it's not letting me delete them. I don't really understand why that's happening, but it's happening. It's probably not a good idea. That tree is super in the way. Yeah, I know who knew Farmer. Thank you for voting. And it does look like everyone wants me to deliver all the stuff manually. So I was just thinking, because I saw this thing that's like a animal something delivery something, which looked cool. Was I moving? Didn't stack properly. There we go. You go now. Okay. The animal delivery mod, which basically you put like a little warehouse thingy or like a little hut with a trigger in front of your animal output. So like I put it by the sheep's wool, and the sheep on this map generate a crap ton of wool. They really do. And so you put it on the sheep's thing, and then it'll automatically deliver it to the spinnery. I do that all the time, Rob. I got 20 minutes in my stream last time, and I realized that I had muted the stream, or I muted my microphone because I was recording a time lapse. Yeah. All the time. Let's turn the game up. I can barely hear the cutting head. There's a lot less trees in here than I thought there were. So I don't think that the coverage of the cost of doing business in this plot of land is worth the cost of the land. Like, you're not going to make your money back here. Not with trees. I think if you include the grass that we'll get when we cut it, might. Hey, December Farms, what's going on? Got a good deal with that fun stuff? Yep. Keith, what is going on? You guys are coming in at the same time. That means you're probably coming from someone else's stream. That's okay. Welcome. Welcome. Thanks for being here. We are in December in Calmsden, and I'm playing with the tree harvester because tree harvesters are fun. And I'm proving to Rob that you can do it and stack in neat piles. But that's about as far as I go. Yeah, there's a lot less trees in here than I thought there were. We're gonna be done in like 20 minutes. Whoops. welcome to the stream, December, Keith, and Private Rob. Thanks for coming in. Thank you everyone for being here. This is super fun. We're getting a more consistent. It makes the stream a lot of fun for me because there's kind of more consistently people in the stream every week. That's awesome. So thank you so much for being here. This is honestly my like relaxing time and to play fun things and letting you guys kind of decide how it goes. Oof. This isn't the modded one that I used on No Man's Land. This is a regular Scorpion King. The modded one we had was a little bit faster with a little more horsepower. All right, let's do another pull. You guys obviously want me to do all the work. Thank you. And pull. Let's do another pull for fun. I know what the answer for this is. We're gonna, whoops, can't type. Trying to type while streaming is really hard. Ever notice that? What's it called? You guys remember what it's called? Forestry machines. It's one of them here. The Raptor. It's not a panther. I almost called it a panther. There we go. So we're gonna get rid of these stumps before we plant. And I could just easy dev tools them away, and that would be the easiest solution. Or I could manually stump grind. I've never done that before. I mean, I don't care one way or the other. It's what you guys want to see, really. Doesn't matter to me. Just depends on whether you guys want to sit here watching me struggle with it. Whoa, that was a big, huge bump in the ground. All right, let's pause this, turn it off, get some logs loaded. I change the number of piles, switch to the pile control period. Is that a period? There we go. We'll see if this little Unimog can actually handle this stuff. I don't know if it's going to be able to handle the length, the weight of the wood. Oh, I know. The smaller maps. I mean, I saw you having fun with the forestry on, what's it called? Dark Forest or whatever. Whoa. Let's put a couple straps here. So those don't go anywhere. I think I might have hit a stump. All right, this thing is getting overloaded. I don't think this little Unimog can handle much more wood. So we are going to Control 8. Whoop. Did I just hit a stump? I totally did, didn't I? Oh, those are not my logs. Those are like decoration logs. Alright, that log is gonna make me angry. We're gonna fix that one. I don't know how that got there. All right. I don't know how this is going to work out, but we're going to try. So we're going to take a 12-meter trailer through downtown Calmsden. Whoa, whoa, don't tip over. And luckily it's the winter time, or else I wouldn't even be able to see the road. It's okay, Rob. I don't mind that you're giving me a hard time. I really don't. I relish it. All right. Should have probably kept some speed going up this hill. So I'm actually trying to get used to the forestry, and that's why I was looking at the FDR stuff, right? It's because when Silver Run comes out, I'm sure there'll be other forestry, more forestry-based maps from the not from Giants, but from other people to use all that cool new equipment. And I think if you combine the new forestry equipment that's coming from Giants and skipping this song, the heck? What was I saying? If you combine the forestry equipment coming from Giants and the forestry equipment coming from all of the other modders and stuff like that, like FDR logging, I think you have like forestry will be super fun, and we can get some forestry maps where it's actually not just, you know, a million of one kind of tree, but it's, you know, varied and have terrain and actually have crops and stuff like that. Like more details, more stuff to do. Like that's all I want is more details, more stuff to do, more fun, you know? Like, that's what we all want out of this game is new ways to keep playing the game and have fun. And I think that playing the way Giants wants you to do forestry, it's okay. It's all right. But I think that adding all those extra layers in there is gonna make it fun. I'm looking forward to a yarder, honestly. To have a true yarder with a big tower and the drag chain and stuff like that. That is going to be exciting. I had a lot of fun watching this. Come on, really? Look at the amount of clearance you have to get into this yard. Like, I'm trying to mentally prepare for how to get in and then back out of this yard. I think I have to back in. Anyways, I had this whole Netflix series on doing logging in Alaska. They never did a second season of it but it was really funny. It was really cool to watch them, you know, do true logging. And of course, it was dramatized. So, you know, still fun to watch. Okay, these bales are not going away quick enough. You know what? Let's try this. Let's go in here. Oh, I thought I had that one. Smaller trailers here. Keith, you're in Canada, right? So I think if I go in here, pull in here like that, right, and then do this. Come on, come on. Back it up. Back it up. So this is why a little teeny tiny truck is perfect. Can I sell it all at once? That would be amazing. Boom. All at once. Look at that. Pro. No stragglers or anything. Yeah, exactly, December. I think that... Oh, for the UK. Yeah. Smaller trailers. Yeah, I'm obviously using a bigger trailer. I could use a smaller trailer. I just wanted to get it done. This guy can go back to that. Go. Yeah, they'd never run a big trailer like this in the UK. I don't think. We've gone away from the hay racks. Now use quads or super Bs. I don't know what a quad or a super B is. I'll have to Google it. Turn that off. Whoops, that's a sign. Just barely enough room to get in there. Speaking of, how are our animals doing? Just thought of that. They're good. They're good. Their wool is almost full, as usual. Need to deliver more food to the cows, but they're okay for now. They're okay for now. Everyone's okay. Yeah, like December, I think that it's never for everyone, right? And I think that that's one of the things that makes this game great, right? Is they give you all the tools to play things however you want, do things however you want. You can do, you know, the big farms, the super huge equipment and quad tracks and all that kind of stuff. Or you can get, you know, whoa. That was bad timing. That was bad timing. You can do quad tracks and big equipment and big farms, and that's fun. Now, super huge fields, and you need like 3 harvesters all working at the same time, or especially in multiplayer. Like those things lean to multiplayer. Or you can do really small maps, like the little teeny tiny Polish maps, or some of the really small kind of intro maps, and just kind of play on your own and work with 3 meteor equipment. You can play however you want. And I think that the game lets you do that, and I think that's the best part. And so all of these extra things, like forestry, are just more things to do, more things to keep you playing the game, even if it's playing the game doing something different, something non-standard. Right? I think that's the best part. So yeah, play how you want. Play how I want. I'm gonna play how I want. You play how you want. Let's do control period. Look at this. I'm already remembering the commands of this thing. There's a lot of grass in here, so we might, once it gets to be springtime and we cut this, Control O, B. Look at that. I'm remembering all of the key commands for this silly thing. All right, time to cut more trees. We've gotten rid of half of them, maybe. I don't know how many we've gotten rid of so far, but we've gotten rid of a bunch. Is no one voting here? It's at 100%. 4 votes. All right, we got 5 viewers. 4 votes, so 100%. No one wants to see me stump grinding. All right, that's fine. I gotta work on this with Loki. This should be able to auto load and pick up. Should be able to use auto load for picking up, I think. I really like my little production area that I made. It fits in with the map. Yeah, you should be able to pick up and deliver with the auto load. It just doesn't like it. Okay. Go again. Is that a tree over there? Oh look, there's a tree hiding in the background. I wonder if I can get it. Come here, tree. I don't know if I can actually get to that one. Can I go through this tree? This one might be off limits. No, that way. I mean, it's a pine tree. Here we go. Come on. Oh, let me get it. Nice. I don't even know what's going on here. What's going on? Oh. That's not how to do this. Okay, let's go like this first. No. Bring it back. And the trick is getting out of here without dropping it. Oh. That's right. That's right. Well, sorry. I'll bring it over here. Wow. I actually got that. Surprised that actually worked. Hey Denzel, welcome back. That was like a tree extraction. Right? Come on, go on. That's not what I want. I want that. The trick is to get out about here. Oh wait, if there's a wage payment. Oh. Usually if there's a wage payment, that means this guy is there. Yeah. Only a few maps work for it. And I do have a desire to do like a forestry gameplay, whether it's here or whether it's here on a stream or whether it's, you know, in a recorded video of some kind. But I kind of want to wait for the new stuff to come out. How do you record also, Keith, while a stream is going on? I can't do that. Try to watch other people's streams while recording, and I guess the only thing you can do is like time-lapsey stuff. Yes. I don't think I could do that. No offense. Oop. All right. My pile turned into a mess. Sorry. I think easy dev control is just winning out. Whoever voted no, you're gonna get outvoted. Wow. Well, December, I think you do more time-lapse stuff, right? So for you, it's, you know, a little bit easier because you're not trying to record a microphone at the same time. Rob doesn't really do time-lapses. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I do that too. Sometimes I'll watch multiple streams. I'll like tile the windows and I'll just keep an eye on what they're doing. To go deal with our trucker. You call it multitasking. Multiplaying. It's the final word on the silage depot. That one right there, the green one. The final word from Giants is do not abuse a base game silo. That was their final word. So those are not making it to Mod Hub until I give it a better look. So that's the next thing to do. Sometimes you have up to 8. You know, a thing with streams, if for me when I'm watching, is a lot of the content. I like to keep track of what they're doing, right? And I'm the kind of person who likes to chat and stream with the streamer. You know, that's just the way I do it. So trying to keep more than one going is, to me, it's like trying to talk to 2 different friends. Like you're sitting at a bar and you're trying to talk to 2 different friends and have two completely different conversations at the same time. It's just, what? I'm not I'm not abusing mods. They're my mods. I'm not abusing them. I'm making things that are creative. That Giants apparently doesn't think so. The words exactly, which I think is a translation error, but I think it's funny. It was, do not abuse base game silo for unpurpose factory. That's word for word what they said. An unpurpose factory. On purpose. Oh, I laughed when I said that. Or I laughed when they said that, I should say. You can really see the suspension of this machine, the ground in this field. Really see how undulating it is. All right, night Ian. Catch you later. Thanks for staying up. I know it's super late where you are. Okay, that was not aligning it at all. Oh yeah, well if you're moderating, that's a whole other story, right? Gotta keep the spam bots out. Yeah, it's the thing is that like So they said don't abuse a base game silo for an unpurposed factory. And I swear to you, here, I can pull it up. See if we can pull it up. I haven't done that in a while. Where's Brave? Oh, cancel. You can pull up Brave, right? Properties. Okay, so this is the answer to this. I pulled it up the first try. All right, so there we go. Okay, this is Mod Hub. All right, this is what I'm saying. What is this? That is the Unia Pharma OBI 1000 plus the 2 silos, right? And it is a silage factory. And it looks like they changed the nameplate so that it says silage factory. But it's the same model. Right? Mine, at least I took the time to recolor it. All they did was add a label. And they probably don't even accept bales. Yeah, you can create hay too, yeah. It's almost the same price too. So this guy did it, but he did with the small one. Mine has both the small one and the big one. So there's that. So it's like it's the first person to abuse the factory is fine, and then everyone else is tough luck. And what they really want is they want more people to make custom mods. And I don't know how to make models, so I'm up front with that. I don't know how to make models. I can make XML all day long, but I don't know how to make the models. Actually, I could probably do the models, but texturing them would be a whole other story. Texturing to me is so scary. Yeah, exactly. There's other models that use that same... There's other mods that use that same model. Totally. And that's just, you know, whatever. Somebody else got there first. It's fine. And I agree with them. I honestly agree with Giants. I agree with their position. 100%. I think that what we need in the modding community is more uniqueness and more people who are take the time to make something either look legit or look different than everything else that's out there. Take the time to not just use a base game building, but take the time to take that base game building and change how it looks. Right? So that when you are using the base game building, which is just the model, you're at least changing how it looks. And so that it looks like something new. That's what I would hope they would ask for. So I agree with them. I made it look new, but I didn't make it look new enough. So that's on me to make it better. Yeah, they used to have a policy, actually, that they don't have it anymore, Keith, where, especially for tractors, it was a first come, you win kind of deal, where the first person to get a tractor out, and it would be the only model of that tractor that was allowed, from what I understand. And they've changed that policy this year. But you can't just release the same tractor. You have to actually add functionality or add features. So there might be more than one case Spuma, but, you know, one of them is going to have opening doors and windows, and one of them's going to have, you know, lots of custom tire options or whatever. So, yeah, that was 19. Again, I never played 19, so je ne sais pas. 90 grand. Money's climbing up. As the BGA slowly processes all the silage I'm giving it. What? I'm not close enough? There we go. Oh, so it's like the quality of the modder person who did it. Like these Fendt, there's a whole bunch of mods out there for the Fendt tractors. By, you know, somewhat high profile modders. But a lot of them will just be like, okay, if Giants doesn't accept it, I'm just going to release it on Facebook. Right? They don't care. It's also really frustrating working with, like, submitting a mod and working through the process to get it tested. Not only because of the time difference, or the time difference, but also the, you know, there's translation issues. Either translating, like, what they're trying to ask you to do, or the level of detail that they're asking for the new mods to do. A lot of the they've changed their policies a little bit, and they're asking for new mods that are coming out now to meet much higher quality, I think, than the first set of mods that made it through. Which is unfortunate that they don't apply that same logic to maps. There's so many maps that have come through that are just missing very, very, very basic stuff. Yeah, they are. Like, I'm a new modder, and like I've had at least I have 2 or 3 mods that are in testing right now, or 2 mods that are in testing. 2 more that were blocked, the ones that you see in the game, or rejected, I should say. But those other ones, it's just like they're like asking me to fix the most weird little details that it's just and not only that, they're just like what they ask you to do, they're like, you know, this needs to be DXT1, and like so you have to like search and Google and try to figure out what they mean instead of just telling you. Or like the latest one, they said my thumbnails were wrong because they weren't centered, and then they showed me a screenshot of how they centered them and they did it properly, and instead of just using the ones that they generated, they made me figure out how they did it. Like, you already did the work, thank you, but now you want me to do it also? Like, that's lame. Eric, what's going on? Eric, I want to say I didn't get to catch your stream when it was out for the new Runaboo map, but I wanted to say it looks like you and whoever else was on there. I just started watching it earlier tonight, and you guys customized that map, especially like the main farm. Like, it looks really, really nice. All the stuff you guys added to customize that farm, you know, to your liking, but a lot of the deco and details you added are super cool. Oh, thanks. Held for review. Thank you, Keith. I wasn't sure whether to keep that one or not. Yeah, no, I figured that out. I'm using GIMP and I'm exporting it properly now. But it was just a matter of like, the way they said it was like, oh, here, we fixed your thing. We did it the right way. Now you go ahead and figure it out yourself. Not how they did it. They just said, it should be this, not this. And it was obvious that they already did the work to get it to render properly. And but they couldn't provide me with that work, or they couldn't just show me how they did it or tell me how they did it. Like that kind of, I guess, logic is just kind of baffling to me. Like if I'm helping someone figure out how to do something, I'm gonna not just fix it for them, I'm gonna fix it and I'm gonna explain it, and then I'm gonna show them how to do it themselves so that the next time they can do it with success. That's who I am. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, you did it wrong, fix it, and then just not help them or not even say anything, right? I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure that they're successful, but Giants, I guess, doesn't have the time for that or something. This farm's up and running, farms down here. The one thing I really like that you added, Eric, and that's really cool. I'm glad that you're trying to keep it real and stuff like that. I think that's super awesome. The one thing that you added a lot of that I thought was really awesome were like all the decoration rocks and like the kind of rock walls and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. That was actually my favorite part. I kind of want like to do the same thing. I have a Renaboo playthrough that I'm doing, or setting up, I should say, and I want to do the same thing because it looks so cool. It just looks legit. No, the icon generator is great. So the thing with the icon generator is, the icon generator, if you guys don't know, like when you have a mod, you can use a tool that Giants provides called the FS icon generator. And that's the tool that generates the icons. Pretty simple. I'm totally stuck on something. What am I stuck on? Oh, it's the arm. So when you generate the icon, there's like a bunch of parameters and stuff like that, but it's really hard to get it to generate exactly the way you want, with camera angles and rotations and shadows and all that stuff. So my thing was just slightly off center, and Giants was basically saying, no, you have to make it centered. And I wanted to figure out how to do it with the icon generator so it'll always generate centered, not just, you know, open it up in Photoshop and fix it. And doing that took way longer than actually just opening up in Photoshop and fixing the center. Yeah, it was actually, well, the centering is meant for the mod icon. That's what it's for. Because it centers it, not just, it centers it top to bottom, not left to right. So if it's off left to right, then it will still be off left to right. But the cool thing is you can do all of that stuff in XML. You can, whoa, what just happened? All right, let's go for a run. This thing is going haywire quickly. Okay, my camera angle's killing me too. Up, up. Okay, my controller's going haywire. Sorry. Yeah. What do you fight with all the time? The tree harvester like this? Yeah. I don't care if it's not stuck right. I'm done. Goodness. So in case anyone's curious, it's actually linked in the stream in the description. But to control this, I'm using a combination of my mouse to control the camera and this. Let's see if it'll focus. See that? Focus. This is called a space mouse. It's wireless, no wires. And it's a 3D mouse essentially, which is just the coolest thing ever. And it basically has 8 axes of, oh, with icon generation, okay. It has 8 axes of movement all in one thing. So it's like a joystick, but it's better than a joystick because it has a couple axes of movement that the joystick doesn't have. So it does, you know, tilting it left and right. That was a really bad cut. You can tilt it left and right. You can tilt it forward and back, right? That's normal, like a joystick. But this one also has a push forward and back and a push left and right, like a shove kind of. And then you can also have a twist. You can twist it like this. You can push it down and lift it up. And that's it. So those are all the different axes of movement. Which is, for a regular, like a joystick, you get 3 out of those 4 pairs. But it works really good for 3D modeling programs because it allows you to do all your movements, including orbit and pan, all with one, without using like keyboard shortcuts, if you guys have ever used a 3D program. Look at us, we're almost done. How many more trees are we? There's like 5 more trees. And we return this beast, deliver the wood. Come back to the farm. And it's only, oh, it's getting dark. Let's slow down time a little bit. Wow, I've had time like hauling. Got it at 5. I usually have it at 2. Uh-oh. Dang it. I always back up the wrong direction because of articulation. Yeah, the secret with icon generation, honestly, is XML. It really is. There's a block you can put in your store code called store icon rendering. You have full control over your icon from that. You can even do stuff like moving it, you can rotate it, you can set the size and zoom levels essentially, change lighting, turn things on and off. It's pretty awesome. And the best thing about it is if you get the XML right, then every time you generate the icon, it's gonna look the same. So you can generate it over and over as you make changes to the model, and it's always gonna generate the same. But if you do it through their tool, changing the numbers in their thing, you kind of have to remember what your settings were last time and try to make sure the settings are the same. And that's just a recipe for inconsistency. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh, apparently I'm just going here. These tree harvesters are like monster trucks. They'll go anywhere. Look at that. That's screenshot worthy right there. Hold on. 12. HUD visibility. There you go. Screenshot. Print screen. Sorry. I had to. That was a good screenshot. Light coming through the trees of the plot of land that I just deforested completely. Let's end this poll. Wow, we got 8 votes. That's a high number of votes for a poll. Thank you everyone for voting and being here. We'll just EDC it and then move on. It's getting towards the end of the day. And the end of the stream for that matter. 8 o'clock. 1 more hour. Is this the last tree? No. A couple more. You know, Keith, you deleted that earlier, but that's like the first negative comment I've ever gotten. Some people, right? I think the point is that when people are streaming, you know, you're doing it for fun. You know, most of us are doing it for fun. Not many of us are doing it for, you know, publicity or anything like that. We're just doing it to have fun. Unfortunately, some people can't handle that. Yeah, it is what it is. I almost wanted to show it so everyone could flame him. But he's probably gone now, so too bad. All right. One more. Last tree. Nope, two more. There's one by the front. I missed it. Almost missed it. You know what? I don't even think I turned on the lumber yard. Didn't do that. Okay, so not last tree. This one is the last tree. If it wasn't so like bumpy, this would actually make a good field. But it's super bumpy. We'll come back here in the spring and mow it and potentially plant a whole bunch of trees. Plant some money makers. Hey, Eric. Welcome back. All right, that's it. That's it. 5 o'clock. It's quitting time. It's return the Ponzi time. Turn. Yes. Welcome. Okay, we gotta sell this. Still going with the silage. Yeah, just carry on. That's like a, you know, if they said something like that in the comments, basically the guy came in and said, you know, what did he say? He basically said, you know, you suck. You should quit YouTube quit YouTube now. And he said it with much more profane language. Like, if you said that in the comments, it would be like, welcome. Round 5 and 6 at the dentist. I can't imagine what you're doing multiple rounds at the dentist for. Yeah, I can imagine that would be tough. Contracts? Plowing contracts? No one wants anything done. Oh, I don't think I showed you guys. Oh yeah, thank you for posting that, Keith. I mean, that's just like, I mean, it's like, I'm so happy for you. I'm proud of you. You learned how to use a proper sentence or something. Oh gosh. Yep, that would I can see how you'd want to muster up courage for that, Eric. That doesn't sound fun at all. Yeah. You needed to censor it too, like, just because. But it's like, you know, does someone get like, do they get enjoyment out of talking like that? Right? Control O maybe? Oh, that reminds me. It's easy to have these stumps away. I always forget where this is. Remove snow. Tire tracks. Where is it? Where's Ian? He knows where it is. Remove stumps. There it is. Thanks, Keith. A basement dwelling zipper lover. That's a good one. Not sure what that means, but that's a good one. Uh-oh. This thing looks almost ready to tip over. Let's put some more logs on it. I don't know what's going on. I'm stuck. Alright, I'm gonna go while I'm ahead. I don't know if I'm gonna make up this hill. No, don't tip. Don't tip. There we go. Yeah. Oh. This is definitely too much for this little Unimog to be pulling. It has like 200 or 300 horsepower. All right, here we go. Off for another delivery run. I'm not even accelerating down this hill. I'm just coasting and holding the brakes, trying to keep from running into the wall. Yep, there's deer. So heavy. From 2 maps, this thing has 27 hours on it. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, for sure, Eric. This is not my first social media rodeo. It just makes me laugh really when people try to say stuff like that to like, what do you gain by that? What are you hoping for? Are you hoping for me to just be like, oh, that's it, fine, I'm done, end the stream, right? Is that what they're expecting? Right? That's not what's gonna happen. Come on. We one of the things I've heard that called, and this is what I usually refer to them as, keyboard warriors. Right? People who think that all the power is in their keyboard and what they say, and they can, because they think they have all the power, they think they can completely change someone's life or change the destiny of their channel or whatever through their keyboard. Nicholson, hello and welcome. How are you today? Welcome to Calmsden. In the, look at the sunset. Beautiful sunset. I love Calmsden for the extra lighting and stuff like that, and environment stuff that Oxy did. It's one of the reasons I really like this map. It just looks epic. Look at that. So we bought the forestry plot, Nicholson, and then we cut down all the trees. And it only took us an hour and a half. Nice. What map are you on tonight, Nicholson? Oh, I didn't even ask. So I know that I don't know if Keith's playing right now. I know that Rob is playing. Rob, which map are you playing on right now? You playing more Elk Mountain? Let's do the big rig turnaround. New Jersey map. Nice. Wait, New Jersey. Which one's the New Jersey map? What's the name of that map? I don't remember the name of the New Jersey map. I feel bad for not remembering. CBW is still there. He comes out from hiding. Oh, wait, whoops. Straps. Or it won't sell. Wait, I'm not selling it. I'm just giving it to the sawmill. You know, we haven't started the sawmill, so if we pick up all the logs and then we go back. And then by the end, we'll actually know how many liters of wood we got from that plot of land. So we haven't used the sawmill for anything else. Bacon. No worries. Just wondering. I'm from the East Coast originally, so I tend to gravitate towards East Coast space maps just because it's like home. Look out. Big rig coming through. Hey, Rylan. Rylan's back. Oh, I made her on the corner this time. Apparently that tractor has a hard time getting up this hill. He's struggling. Oh, I'm sure, Eric. Yeah, I know. Anytime you get mouth work done, you gotta literally eat soup all the time. When I got my wisdom teeth out, I had to eat. I made my wife and her mom made me something called arroscaldo, which is basically like a Filipino rice porridge. And that's all I ate for like 2 months. No, a month and a half. About a month. Like, we're healing from getting my wisdom teeth out. I had all my wisdom teeth out all at once. which I don't recommend to anyone. Should I go from this side or not? This side seems more level. Okay. There we go. Yep. I mean, if there's only so many ways you can have soup before you're sick of it. You know what I mean? That was funny. Get in the truck. Still a flight mode on or something? What's going on here? Control 0. Oh. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to be very careful with this area. There is some crazy stuff here. Okay. Go to the other section. Yes. I can't drive with this thing in here. It's not happening. Turn it off. Uh-oh, I'm wheeling. That's not good. Oh, come on. Oh, good. I'm not stuck. I'm beached. On that bump. Somebody's got to smooth out this ground here. All right. This guy was waiting for me. Nice. you're building a like buildings and everything, or are you just doing the stream from scratch thing? Or are you just like actually building and constructing stuff? I like building from scratch, especially when playing in like a build your own style map. Because it's fun to decorate and get things just the way you want. Alright, here's this hill. This hill is the worst of this like map. At the same time, even though I do like building like a farm from scratch, I also like stuff like Calmsden, right? Where you just play with what you've got. You play with how the map author, how they set it up, and you make do for the most part with what they've done. So both ways I think can be fun. Depends on what you're in the mood for. Nice. I was playing on what's it called? Mappa Italia. Mappa Italia earlier today, and I was like, oh, grass contract. Oh, it's a $23,000 grass contract. That's gonna be awesome. And so I accepted it. Then I remembered that I only have like a 3-meter wide mower and no money. And then I look, and the field that I just accepted was literally the biggest grass field on the map. And not only is it the biggest field, it was on a huge hill. And so, like, no matter how you look at it, at some point you're driving straight up the hill. And I'm trying to like mow and, you know, collect grass and ted and everything with like, you know, starting tractor, 100 horsepower or whatever, and do all this stuff on like the biggest grass field, and it took forever. Then I was time-lapsing some of it, so I let Courseplay run some of it, and even Courseplay took forever. It's just so big. Nice. All right. Oh, look, we're almost done with our bales. One more load of bales and we're done. And then we can see what our total is. Which actually, we're getting up close to the limit of the silage factory. Almost the limit. So one more load of bales, one more load of logs. We're doing really good. We're almost done. Wow, it's like I've done this before. I hope I don't fill up the, uh-oh. Did I fill up the sawmill? Shoot. I think I filled up the sawmill. Did I? I totally filled up the sawmill. Alright, it's time to start processing it. I totally filled it up. It's not taking it anymore. Full. Activate. Alright, so now what? Alright, this auto load stuff has the ability to unload, right? Okay. Alright. We can open the F1 menu for this. Switch auto load to the left. Start unload. Show unloading position. Control 9. Nice. Perfect. We're going to go right there. And then we're going to go to Z. Start unload. Yahtzee. Perfect. And then this guy's gonna take the last load of bales, and then we're like, how's that for timing, right? Everything we started out to do with the stream, except for the productions, we had enough time to finish. And the only thing we didn't have enough time to finish was actually putting down the production buildings. As I monster truck my way through some bales. Here it is. Last load. One. Silage depot. Go. Thank you. Can I get out in front of him? Yeah, I can. Got out in front of him. Because he's going to drive slow. Just barely made it in front of him. Oh, here, I was talking about that map at Talia thing. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on. I'll pull off the road to let the AI pass me. I want to pull up something over here. Brave, no. This one. Properties, browse. Here, I'll show you guys the map at Talia. Ridiculously huge field. It was this one. Okay. Here you go. Yeah. 3 meters wide. The whole thing. That's only half the field. The rest of it is like hiding off to the right. It was ridiculous. Like, I didn't realize I'm still not done with it. Like, that's after like 2.5, maybe 3 hours of mowing. No, with about 2 hours of mowing, and obviously I was mowing and tedding at the same time. And then I still have to pick it up and bale it and deliver it. And then Italia has this thing where you have to, if you deliver to the BGA, which is where I have to deliver it, there's no bale trigger. So you have to manually, with a telehandler or something, lift it up from the ground into this like overhead grinder, hay grinder thing. Yeah, that was my contract. I'm still not done. It was like one of 3 contracts too. Like, I took 3 grass contracts, and that was the biggest. The rest of them were almost as big. But it's fun starting off with like the small equipment. Don't get me wrong, like this game save, I have so much, you know, cool equipment and stuff like that, but you have to remember, this is the 3rd map I've played you know, in order, not in order, but in, you know, one after the other, and taking my proceeds going from it. I've played over 6 years now of 7 years of game time to get the equipment that I have. So that we can have fun by doing something like this, like buying a whole plot of land and deforesting it. But starting from scratch is also equally fun, trying to make things work with small equipment. All right, last set. Look at this. I got this trailer down now. See. Nice. I only have one tractor. That's it. Started with $0 and a forestry plot, and I've been manually doing forestry, so it's actually kind of fun here to do it with all of the cool equipment. When in single player I've been doing all the forestry with, you know, just a chainsaw. Switch auto load to the right. Oh, it's just, oh, not, oh, left. Come on. Pick it up. Where'd it go? Here it is. Come on, pick it up. This one's small. I'll pick it up for you. Oh, it auto switched to the back area. That's cool. I've never seen that happen. What the heck? Come on, auto load. You can do it. There we go. Here, I'm gonna do this right now just because it's making me angry. Construction, landscaping, smoothing. Hello. There you go. All right, let's take a run around with a flashlight. Make sure we didn't miss anything. The best way to see logs, F4. I take my glasses off for this. I like how Oxy buried all the trees. Like, look how far deep they're buried. He basically takes big trees, buries them super low below the ground, so they look like bushes. Oh, found a log. Found one, which is pretty dang good. For this whole field, only one stray. Up two, so you can see them really good with the mesh view or whatever this is called. Whereas, like, if it's in the grass, you can't see it. It's a PC only thing. Actually, I don't know if you can do this on the console, but super useful for finding trees and bales. It's the other thing. Finding bales that are hiding off that road down the hill or whatever. No, I think we got everything. Nice. All right. Lock and load. Well, that was a fun time. This guy needs to deliver his last load. And deliver. Oh, I still have room. How'd I do that? Alright, so let's go check. So the grass silage depot, it's been making it, but it's got about 1 million liters. Is that correct? I must have done my math wrong. 1 million liters of... Oh no, I did my math wrong. So 1 million liters of grass and silage. That's pretty good. So distributing, not selling, distributing. This is still going, still going. All right, we're good. You can go home since it's actually pretty dark. We're gonna go to the tool shed. Go. And then we'll take the last load to the thing. And that's gonna be it because it's super dark. We can't see anything else. All our animals are good enough for tomorrow. Until the next month. Whoa. It's super dark in this map. Brakes. Gas. Oh. I just barely made it down that hill. Oh yeah, it wasn't 14 loads. It was 8 loads. 14 bales per load. Okay, that's why I got my math. Ugh. We're gonna make it. Can't believe this little teeny tiny truck pulled all this wood. And it almost didn't get stuck at all. The only time it got stuck was because the ground was weird. Love this little truck. I want to do one of those like no tractor challenge things. And use nothing but Unimogs. Like use this one, use the U4, the 1200 series, the 1100 series, 1200 series, the older one. Use the really old one from Italia. And there's also a 5000 series one. It's pretty cool. You can't tell, I'm a big fan of the Unimogs. If I could, I would totally buy one of these just to have it as a truck. Like, instead of a pickup truck, I would have a Unimog. Just because it's cool. I've actually researched it. I think I clipped the fence. I've actually researched it, and you can't get them in the US. You can get them anywhere in Europe, but Mercedes doesn't import them to the US. I think I'm stuck. Oh, no, I got out of it. I got out of it without super strength. Go me. Okay, control 9. Was it Z? Yep. It's just satisfying to watch it unload, right? I don't know how they did the scripting for this. I've actually looked at the code. It's actually not great code. It's not terrible. It's not scalable at all. It like only works for this trailer. It'll never work for another trailer. That's how it's built. All right. P. Go to our store. Return the Flegel Timber Runner. Thanks. And we have a whole bunch of wood piled up and ready to go. And that's it. That's it for today. We got a production area set up. Once we get some money coming in, we will figure out how to get that production area built out. We're going to be adding in a dairy, a spinnery, a tailor shop, a carpentry, and not adding a production depot because you guys want me to deliver stuff manually. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm happy with it. That's fine. I'm just gonna set up auto drive to do it. But that's for next time. I want to say thank you for everyone being here. So that's one of the first times I've actually played through an entire actual day in the game in a stream. And didn't do any farming at all. No farming today. Oh wait, let me double check the cows. The milk isn't full, is it? No, we're good on the milk. Here, let's go deal with the sheep wool so it doesn't fill up overnight. Gotta put it somewhere. Exactly. That's why I wanted to do this. That's why I wanted to just like do something different. Do something completely out of the norm. I don't spend any time doing forestry. I haven't actually rented one of those scorpions for myself since No Man's Land, which was for me 5 months ago. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dodging sheep. So it's always good to do something a little bit different and do something that, you know, other things the game allows you to do, you know? Why is this not working? Okay. It's not working. This trailer is supposed to be auto load. And it's not. So I'll just super strength it. On there. Back off. Really? God, I suck at this so bad. Imagine if I was doing it with a forklift, it would be horrendous. Here. That's not what I meant to do. Flashlight? Oh, I do. Yep. This is why I do use autoload. Because I can't, even if I super strength load stuff, I can't. I just make mistakes. It's still lurking. Yep. Gosh, it's so dark I can't see anything. Alright, well that's going to be it for tonight. It's actually at the end of the stream. So I want to say thank you for everyone being here. And we are good to go for going into the next month. We should end the stream with we sleep into January, and then whoops, just park this here with the other wool. Hello. Super dark. You guys can't see that because it's on a stream, and that's just the worst thing ever. But anyways, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. It's been awesome. Thank you everyone for all actually participating in chat and lurking and everything else. And we will see you next time in January. What's January going to give us? Not much. Stuff is still processing very slowly. We have some money, but not very much. I gotta figure that out. There's something wrong with that. Something's wrong with the numbers. Oh well. Anyways, thank you everyone for being here. We'll catch you all later. Have a great night, have a great weekend, and we'll see everyone next week, 6 to 9 next week on Wednesday. We'll be doing, who knows, it's January, we'll find something to do. And if we can't do something here, we'll either sleep or we'll play a different map or something. So we'll see what happens. Thank you all for being here. Catch you later. Bye.